Hello, hello. My name is Nienke, and thank you for spending some crafty time with me. It is time for the Autumn Abundance September 2024 paper pumpkin, and I have just opened this one up and grabbed out the tissue paper just to get a quick look at it. So we get occasion craze spot. I'll be using my biggest stamp pad, and then we have a very cute little stamp set. Let me get the printed piece out of here and we can get a better look at that. My paper pumpkin has been hanging around for a while. Just been really busy with other projects and other things going on. But this is, I just found my tear and tape in my garbage. So that is the kind of time we're having. Everything being where they're not supposed to be. Yet we have our little mini dimensionals. We have some occasion craze die cuts, and then some, I'm guessing this is, what's it, about 4x4 little envelopes. That is pretty. And then it is printed all the way down one side. So like a textured inside, and then standard ones, they also have that pretty on the side, on the flap. And then we have Night of Navy, and is that Night of Navy? Could be Blueberry Bushel too, seems a bit. And Cajun Craze for this one. So there's our envelopes. This I think will go with those. Oh, this is really pretty. So we have our card front and back. We will be cutting that down, I'm pretty sure. Die cuts. Oh, that's so cute. We have these different leaves, little accent piece. I love that snail. Here is the other card base. It's got like this wood and foil texture, big-ish glue dots, some die cuts. Oh, that is cute. This is the leaf we have in the die set, right? More die cuts, and let's look at our stamp set. Here it is. We have a Thinking of You, the snail, the leaf. So your snail and its shell is separate, so you can make them two different colors very, very easily. I like that. Leaf, the sprig is very nice. Sending autumn wishes your way. I like that. And with thanks. And then there is our projects we'll be making today. I'm going to get all of my pieces together and be right back. Okay, I think I have everything sort of organized. The first thing first is let's cut this up. You know that is, especially if they do this fun thing. So 4 1/4, and sometimes you can get the score line to fall right into the slot, which is there. So theoretically this will be the front, so I'm going to keep that. This we are definitely going to do something else with. Same with this little one. We're going to, so that ends up being 4 exactly. Cut that off. This we're going to do something. Isn't that so pretty? I love it. This is the one we will be doing something with. And then which one of these are the front? And it's the big piece. Okay, so that is the front, 4 1/4. I'm going to keep this one and definitely do something else with this one. This is, the cardstock has that funny sandy feeling again. Was it a couple of kits ago where I told you that? It's fine. But it's almost like sandpaper, very fine, or a powdery type. It's a bit, feels like I have chalk on my hands. Does that make sense? Which particular, it's fine. Just, anywho, weird. Maybe that's not the right word either. Okay. What are we doing for the first one? So that will be the back of this. I might make this into, eventually this will be a A4 card. Let's go with that. Let me get my stamping pad here. Move that out of the way. I have piles and piles and heaps of stuff everywhere. Okay, this is, I'm guessing 4x4. No, 3 and something by 3 and okay. It's a square. That's all I wanted to know. It's a square, and we are going to put that on the back, and we're going to do some stamping. So that would have been, yeah, that would have been the back. Okay. We want this. I love this little sprig. I'm so far behind with all of my stamp charts. So I have a file with all of the stamps that I have. I actually stamp it and put it in a file so that I can just page through and know what I have. I'm so far behind with all of that. I'm actually contemplating, I saw someone else, I think it was a fellow demonstrator, who actually just takes I almost said x-rays. That is not the word. X-rays. I don't know where that came from. Okay, photocopies of like the stamp case or the insert, or in this case it'll be this nice little thing, and just have that in my file. Because I like to do actual stamp, right? Take the stamp, stamp it, put it in a little page, but I'm not keeping up with it. It's too much. I don't have time. So I'm really contemplating. I'm trying to figure out where I want to put this. There. Right here about. I feel like that little one is not inking up correctly. This way. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm not getting time to do the actual stamping that I like. So I'm really rethinking this, that I should maybe just take photocopies. So now we used Cajun Craze, and immediately our nice clear stamp is pink, which is fine. That's fine. Doesn't bother me one bit. I showed you, I think, was it the last video or the one before, where we used our Love for Leaves. That stamp set, to me, I think it's at least 4 years old. And it is pink, and it's still stamped perfectly. And it's got a lot of texture. Oh, detail. Detail's the word. And it still stamps perfectly. So the staining of your stamp means really nothing. Here it is. This is what I'm looking for. And we're looking for Sending Autumn, what? Oh. Which block will we use? So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Just take all of my stamp sets, take a couple of minutes, and just photocopy all of it. Looks good. Is my ink pad well inked? And then remember, I think I say it every time, but it is important. If you stamp on these kits, it's not Whisper White paper that just sucks up the ink. It is, sometimes it has a coating, sometimes it is printed on, and you just want to give that a minute. Not a minute, just more time than usual to absorb. Just even pressure, don't rock. Straight down, count to 10 and lift up, and you'll get a perfect image every time. Nice even pressure. Okay, so that's the stamping for this one. So now we want to add some glue dots. We have these nice big glue dots. I use my Take Your Pick tool. Can't live without it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, if you are new to my channel, most of the times, I make alternatives with my paper pumpkin kits. Sometimes I don't, if I really like the kit the way it is. Sometimes I make one, like the fronts, and then just do something extra with like the back the backs that you just saw me cut off. So yeah, I will definitely do something with the pieces I cut off. Whether I'm going to leave this one this way or change it up a little bit, I have not decided yet, but I also like to give you an idea of how the kit looks and how easy it is to get it to come together. If you like simple stamping and you just want some fun cards to give to friends and family, these paper pumpkin kits are really, really nice. Sometimes it's just the creative experience is so rewarding. When you had a rough day, I use it for therapy, definitely my sanity. Well, you know, I love it. Calms me down, gets me to relax after a rough day or rough week. So yeah, and you don't really have to think with these kits. You just put them together, no fuss, no stress. And if you like it to be a little bit more do your own thing and creative, then you can definitely do that, like I do. Cut off the back, do the fronts the way they are, and then use your second piece and just be creative and do whatever you want with it. So sometimes I'll go and take this apart and do something totally different. Sometimes I won't. It really does not matter, whatever you want to do with it. On that note, I think this is the last kit that coordinates with the current little die set. I did actually see, and if I'm not mistaken, by the time this video comes out, the new one that coordinates with October, November, and December's kits, that die set is already out. I did see it. I love it. Love it. It's got a merry, like we have the hooray and the love, and right now that has a merry die cut in it, which I really like. I can say Merry Christmas. And it has a label. So what else do you need besides Merry and Christmas? And I cannot remember what the other, I think it's like a sprig or a leaf or something. I'll have to go and check. That is the other one. This will go right down somewhere. I'm just going to put it right down there, sort of in the middle. And that is very nice. So how I reward my Paper Pumpkin subscribers, so you will subscribe with me on the link in the description box below, or you can text me on my text number and subscribe with me. And then after you have paid and received your third kit, you will receive your dies for free. Okay, so if you start now and do subscribe for October, November, and December's kits, you will receive your dies then in January. What you can also decide is that if you can then either decide if you want the dies for these kits, or if you have these 3 consecutive months, you can decide that you want, let me quickly see, they want this popped up on dimensionals, and then it tucked under this. Interesting. Or you can get your next 3 months dies, right? So whichever you prefer, then yeah, you can have that for free. Just putting that out there so that everybody knows. So that is on with a glue dot, and then I'm just going to tuck this underneath, sort of like there-ish. And we have our little snail, all of these die cuts on one card. Okay, and this one comes with, also needs to go on dimensionals. 1, 2, 3. I really enjoy my paper pumpkins. They're really so much fun. Okay, this goes right here, sort of all the way in the middle. Probably not, more off to the side. I just don't want, oh, the phone. I just don't want this dimensional to be on top of that log. There we go. And then, isn't this the cutest mushroom? So cute. I love mushrooms. I should make more mushroom cards. I have an idea for retired paper I still have that I really... Is it the Ringed with Nature? Oh yeah, because I got that one, that bundle with a hybrid embossing folder. I got on clearance with the last sale, like last chance list. Oh, that one is stuck down. Here it chose to put it over the top, but it's going right there. And our sentiment. Sentiment is not on dimensionals. It is flat. There we go. Oh. So no bling and no twine. Was that it? Okay. No bling, no twine in this kit, apparently. Foiling and pretty die cuts. So there is number one. What I would probably do is mount it on occasion craze, maybe with a little border, or I'll put it on a full card front occasion craze, maybe with a embossing. We'll see. All my ideas. So that is the first one. Now let's do the second one. Will be this. And they want us to stamp some of these little sprigs in here. So we'll do that. This looks like a very simple one. Still pretty, just quick, really quick. So just like 1, 2, 1 over here. So they're having this piece just start here in no man's land. I'm going to just let it go off the edge because I don't like my end just starting nowhere. Okay, now again, you just want to give it a minute. This is definitely printed, so the ink is going to have some trouble absorbing in here. And one out of here, I think, like so. There we go. And our sentiment will be on this lovely round piece. And the one that says thinking of you. Thinking of you is also a nice stamp. Let's put this one back here. It can be used for a lot of things. It can be sympathy. It can be just you miss someone who's moved away, or it can also be birthday. Thinking of you, and put a happy birthday on the inside. Thinking of you is really a nice general sentiment. Okay, I just want to make sure this is inked up. Ooh, why do I feel like that U does not want to ink properly? My Cajun Craze may be a bit dry too. That's probably the problem here. Probably the problem. Again, just hold it there for a minute. I do think we have one extra like sentiment die in each kit, so if you feel like you messed one up, there's always a extra one to try. Okay, wipe this and this. There you go. That's all the stamping for this one. And then when just if you take these out, these little things are so teeny tiny and delicate and fragile. Just be careful with them. And we are doing this with just the little glue dots. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so I will definitely, if I keep this one the way it is, add some twine or something to the back of this. So this is going right about there, like so. And then these ones want dimensionals. Just do 1, 2, and 3. And I'm just going to add that one for now. So this one will go sort of like that, something like that. And then when I decide what to do, I'll add more dimensionals on that little delicate thing over there. There we go. This goes somewhere down here, like that. And then I'll mount this probably also on Cajun craze. Cut it down a little bit and put it on a card base. So there's our second one. And the last one. This I'll probably put on early espresso, I think. So we have this sentiment strip right there. Put these back. This one right, did it go right here? I think so. And then with thanks is the sentiment we want on here. We still want that little sprig. Don't think we want anything else. I definitely need to do something with that very cute snail. Very cute snail. Let's see if we still have enough ink to get this done. All of my fall inks are really dry because they haven't been re-inked or really used from last year. Give that a minute. There we go. And the sprigs. Adding one sort of like right here in the corner. And one this way. I like that. It's cute. There we go. I think we're done with the ink. Put that away. Quickly wipe these. And this one. And now we sort of have an array of die cuts here. Let's we want a glue dot right there, or yep, okay. Just going to add 1, 2 glue dots right here. And then if they're too big, you can just fold them over onto themselves. And add this one sort of straight around about there. And then we want dimensionals on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's good. Okay, this is going to go right over the top, and then we have these two. And this one will just get a glue dot. Put a glue dot right there, and this one is going to get a dimensional. Just put one right there for now. And these 3 leaves. Glue dot, glue dot, glue dot. Don't think any of them are popped up. Okay, which one's this? Come on out. You can come out. Okay, so this one goes about here. Something like that. And then we need this one. To go like something like that. And our last one. Will go down at the bottom like this. Something like that. And we're putting this one right here, sort of. This one here. That's cute. And then our sentiment over the top. I will be thinking about what little bling we want on here. And that goes right about there. And I'll probably put this on a Cajun craze. No, not Cajun craze. Early espresso backing. Okay, so there is the 3 cards made according to the kit. So if you made it to the end of the video, I would love for you to like and subscribe. And I will just see you in the next one. Bye-bye.